And today I'm going to be showing you how to cook a traditional beefsteak suet pudding. It's a very delicious meal for midweek or even a weekend. It's great. And while we're at it, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I've got hundreds of videos. There must be one out there that you would love to make. They're all easy, delicious, and above all, very cheap to make. So without further ado, let's crack on. So I'm going to make a start with a suet pudding. There's the suet. I'm going to need 6 ounces of that. You can use a veg suet if you want. Flour, 12 ounces of plain flour, some cold water, and of course we need some seasoning as well. And there it is. Also, we're going to need a greased pudding basin. I'm using this one here, and I'm going to grease it with butter. So, into a separate bowl we go with our flour, 12 ounces, and our suet, 6 ounces, and some seasoning, as much as you want. I like a little bit of both. And then I'm going to start by bringing this together with a little spatula. And add a drop of cold water, just a little bit at a time. We want to bring this all together until we've got a nice dough. Time to get your hands in. Only way to do it. Mix it together till it comes away from the bowl. Then you can put this out onto a floured board. Get your rolling pin out and roll it flat. You want it down to about between 1/4 of an inch and 1/2 an inch. Roll out just enough to fill your basin. Keep a bit of flour on it so it doesn't get too sticky. Then we're going to move this to one side. Bring back our basin, and then in we go with our pastry. Lift up the sides, and we've got to tuck this in really nice and firmly. Show it who's the boss. Press it all into the sides, and anything overhanging like this, you could just break it off with your thumb or your finger. Takes a little while, but it's going to be worth it. These are the ingredients we need for the filling. We need beef, obviously, and a chopped onion. We need about 2 ounces of flour, some cold water, some Worcestershire sauce, and again, some more seasoning, guys. Can't have enough seasoning. Well, I suppose you can. So, into a bowl we go with the flour, about 2 ounces. Season this up really well. Salt, freshly cracked black pepper. Then we can toss in our meat and our onions. Mix this all together. Get all the meaty parts coated in the flour. The flour is going to be the base for the sauce that's in the pastry. In we go with our filling. We're going to press this down a bit as we go. Don't forget the onions. Pop those on the top. Well, actually they're all mixed in as well, so got a few spare. In they go. Then we're going to put some Liam Perrin's Worcestershire sauce in there. Not too much, it depends on your taste, of course. And we're going to top this up with water. Bring it right up to the brim. Get the edges nice and wet, so when you put on your pastry lid, which you previously rolled out of course, it will stick. Slice off the edges with a knife, and then you can finish it off with a fork. Crimp it all the way round. Not only does it look good, guys, but really it's sticking it all together, keeping all those flavours inside. So turn our eyes to our pressure cooker. Put in the little wire thing there that keeps the pan off. Bring the water up to that level. Then we can cover our pudding with a double layer of tin foil with a little crease in the middle to allow for expansion. And then of course we're going to tie this with string. That will keep all the flavours in and it won't get all soggy. You know what I mean? Won't absorb the steam in the pressure cooker. Off we go. Pop that in the pressure cooker. And we're going to be cooking this for about an hour. Now I know that seems rather a lot. I'm going to have it on low. But when you bear in mind that if you was going to do this just on top of the hob with anything other than a pressure cooker, this is going to take up to 5 hours. I mean, it's a really eco-friendly way of doing it, isn't it? So much less gas, so easy to do. Now the pudding's had an hour in the pressure cooker, time to see what we've got. And well guys, look at that. I'm going crazy for this pudding already. It looks so good. So we turn it out onto a plate, take a very sharp knife and a fork, and we're going to cut a slice. And then of course, I've got to try a piece, haven't I? Now, that is what I call delicious. It's very filling. It's not your everyday ordinary pie, but it is really tasty. Definitely one for you to make for yourself, especially if there's a colder and wintry day. Thanks for watching today's video. See you next time and bye for now.